What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's jump right into the topic of this video. After 5 seasons, the Las Vegas Raiders have moved on from Josh Jacobs this past offseason, and this leaves the running back room that will be ran by a committee instead of having that traditional bell cow leading the way like we had with Josh Jacobs. And with the signing of veteran running back Alex Madison and the re-signing of Amir Abdullah, the running back room will be built with this premise. But another great option for us at the running back spot could be our 6th rounder, Dylan Laube out of New Hampshire. He's a player who possesses some interesting traits and has a distinct skill set that can cement him a role within this roster. Dylan Laube had a great career at New Hampshire. He had 2,773 rushing yards, 29 rushing touchdowns throughout his career, with 1,791 receiving yards, 14 receiving touchdowns, and 2,600 total return yards and 4 total return touchdowns throughout his career. And his pass catching ability out of the backfield stood out the most, and this is where he could have a legit role for us. Now, Dylan Laube's playing style is characterized by his quick acceleration, but in my opinion, Dylan Laube's most valuable skill set is his receiving ability. In today's NFL, running backs who can contribute to the passing game are highly valuable, and Laube's reliable hands and route running prowess as a running back make him a legitimate threat to make an impact on the season. His proficiency in catching passes out of the backfield adds a new dimension to the Raiders' offensive scheme. But without further ado, let's jump right into the tape. Here we got Laube on this catch out the backfield. Now this is a simple play, but I just love how he turns his head around early and shows off those natural hands catching out of the backfield. You can also motion him out wide and get him involved in some creative screen concepts like we see in this catch. Here he's going to break off a big run. He's able to hit the hole and bounce this run to the outside and show some nice burst to get a huge gain. Now on this rep, he doesn't get targeted on this pass, but I just find it interesting how they put him in a vertical route coming out of the backfield. And honestly, if we look at this right here, it looks like he may have gotten a step on his man, but unfortunately the quarterback was met with pressure and eventually ends up coughing up the football. But a nice interesting element to his game, he can get vertical down the field. Now on this rep, this is a pretty impressive run by Dylan Laube. First, we got a runner who gets into the backfield, but he's able to bounce this to the outside and hits the edge hard, and he takes a hit right at the sticks, but that doesn't slow him down. He's able to get the first down. Good run overall. Now here's another huge run. He is able to identify and hit the hole from the offensive line on the backside, and he's able to get some open field, and he makes a tackler miss and then turns this run towards the sideline for another huge gain. I just really like the burst and the ability to make guys miss on this rep. Here's another catch out of the backfield, and this time he even shows off the soft hands with his one-handed catch. Very impressive. This is something that you definitely don't see very often with a running back. Very impressive catch right here. Now another huge play from Dylan Laube. They're going to motion him out wide, essentially lined up as a wide receiver at the bottom of the screen, and he runs a vertical route up the field, and the quarterback throws this up to him like he would to a wide receiver on a fade route. But the crazy thing is, you don't typically see running backs ever get targets like this, and most importantly, Dylan Laube is able to make this catch and he gets the huge touchdown on this deep pass. Very nice stuff, and like I mentioned earlier, it's an interesting dynamic to his game. He can also get vertical in the passing game. It's not just quick, short underneath stuff, but overall great play. Now on this rep, here's just a good example of him being patient in the backfield, sliding his feet till he finds an opening, and then he hits the hole for a nice little gain on the ground. Once again, he gets involved in the quick passing game. He is very comfortable catching out the backfield, as we see right here. On this rep, they're going to motion him out wide once again. And here he shows off some good route running skills. He's able to create some separation at the top of this route on this dig route to the inside. And then he gets some good yards after the catch. Once again, this is another example of him on a deep vertical route in the passing game, and this time he definitely gains a step on his defender, but once again the quarterback gets sacked and can't get this pass off. But if he would have had more time, if he would have targeted him, this very likely could have been a touchdown. So I just love this ability that we see from Dylan Laube. Not your typical running back. So overall, Raider Nation, I really like what we have with running back Dylan Laube. He looks like a playmaker out there, and he was just a player that in college showed that he can truly excel as a receiving option coming out the backfield. Now, currently the Raiders have veteran running back Amir Abdullah in this role, but I think Dylan Laube will give the veteran a serious run for his money. If the competition is close during the offseason, I see Laube getting that role as a pass-catching running back for us. He's much younger, and he reminds me like of a Danny Woodhead type of player. And in today's NFL, you absolutely need a running back like this who can make a true impact catching the football out of the backfield, and I think that's exactly what Dylan Laube can bring to us. Now, Laube will definitely be one of the key players to follow during training camp and during the preseason, but ultimately I think he will make the 53-man roster, and I would not be surprised if by the end of the season he starts getting a good amount of reps in the running back department. But when it comes to the Raiders offense, with us very likely taking a running back by committee approach, the Raiders running back room could have a three-headed monster with Zamir White, with Alexander Madison, and potential with Dylan Laube more as that pass-catching running back this year. So there's definitely one player I'm super excited to keep an eye on. He's a very exciting player. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think of Dylan Laube in the comment section down below. What role do you think he could have for us on this roster? Let me know in that comment section down below. But that being said, anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.